Hey everybody, welcome. This is Joanne Bostwick here from Arvon, and I'm here with Kat Kendall. She is an esthetician and a stylist, and she has so graciously offered to help me out with doing a Ready in 5 presentation. Basically, what that means is just using our Arvon cosmetics so that we can be ready to look our best. And I think everybody right now is kind of used to doing these Zooms. And so we're looking good from, shoulder line up, don't you
Yeah,
think?
right. Yeah, definitely.
And so I thought, well, this is a good time to talk about this because a lot of us are feeling a little bit frumpy and like we want to get out and change things. So I thought that this will be just a fun little thing to literally be ready in 5 minutes to look good. So, guys, I have no makeup on at all today. So you're seeing me as is. And we're going to just do our literal Ready in 5 kind of combination that we have from Arbonne. And you can actually buy it like that, or you can just buy separate pieces. But before we would even start putting anything on the face, of course, we always want to make sure that we have got our skin in good condition. Yeah. So for me, I use, and I'm just holding this up so you can kind of see, I use our Age Well. It's awesome. It's got bakuchiol in it, along with our plant stem cell extracts and our stabilized vitamin C. And the bakuchiol is actually like a retinol product. So, except that it's tolerated better because it's all plant-based. And most of you know Arbonne, so you know that we are all plant-based, but with great scientific research. We've been around for 40 years. So anyway, I have already done this today so that I've got this on, but I did not put any makeup on. So
that's my job.
Yes, and Kat's really good at this. So what I'm going to do is just take off my glasses and give my face over to her because I trust her. And you can see this is COVID time because we're wearing a mask and she's allowing me not to. But I have had both of my vaccines, just so you know, I'm not exposing her. So.
I have to say too that I feel like I don't do a lot of Zoom, but the Ready in 5 could be really good for people that completely stopped doing all their makeup and skincare routine for the entire last year, like me. So I have the brows on. It was super easy, and I feel way more put together than when I got up this morning. So, okay.
Well, yeah, you're looking beautiful.
Thanks. Yeah.
So I will take off my glasses and just tuck them over here.
Okay, so our first product is going to be
This our CC cream.
Yeah.
All right. So one of the reasons I like this as you're doing it is just that if you do have the lines and wrinkles, and certainly I do, although I love our Age Well because it's really, helping it to be much less so. But I like this because it doesn't settle out into any lines and wrinkles that you do have. And when I do it, I'm old school just like this. I don't use anything except my fingers. So, Kat, what do you usually suggest if you were putting on a CC cream or a foundation?
I really, especially with the CC creams, I feel like using your fingers is good because the warmth from your skin on your face as well as on your hands kind of emulsifies it and helps it blend in.
Okay, good point. All right. Because I know that some people are using like the little, I don't even know what you call it.
The little beauty sponges and stuff. And those are good too. I mean, your fingers, if you're trying to get ready in 5 minutes, your fingers are fine.
Oh, that sounds good.
And between your hands or a beauty sponge, you can really blend in like the lines where I hate to see women that their friends never told them they have a hard foundation line here. So with your fingers, you can see that it's really easy to blend. And this is really beautiful. This is a really great coverage. It's evening out her skin tone and it's blending in. It doesn't look cakey at all.
Yeah, and when you get to my age, I'll tell you, there's a whole lot of things you need to blend.
Right.
So I do like this. And I usually use this more than I use the foundation, which is a little bit more coverage, but I just like this.
This has really great coverage. And I think too, it's nice that you can build on it. You can do more than one layer,
Yes, that's a good point. I'm not usually I'm so bad at even using it some days, and then when I do use it, I go, "Wow, this looks so much better when I put it on." And it really doesn't take long to do
Yeah, I
on
mean,
my own,
I
you know.
just use like a pea size to start, and it's already gotten really good coverage. So this product is, you're gonna really get your money's worth, I think, out of this.
I know it does. It lasts a long time.
Hmm. It's nice because it doesn't look cakey, like heavy foundation. Like who wants to wear, layers and layers when it's like hot out? And
Mm-hmm.
I'm always nervous about it, like looking like people can really tell you have a ton
That
of
you have
makeup
it
on.
on,
I
right?
hate that. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely a look that's, people like too, but
Now
it's
I
hard to do
kind of
in
like
five
that
minutes.
natural look,
Yeah.
as much as is possible.
I feel like Arbonne's kind of mission statement and like the aesthetic of their lines is a little more, let your natural beauty show. And that's what this is
Absolutely.
really good for.
Thank you, because
Yeah, yeah.
that's so true. So now, if I was doing this, I probably would have been done a little sooner. And one thing I don't do that I noticed you did, and I love it, is that you actually put it like right under here.
Yeah.
Because even though I use our Age Well eye cream, and it does really help to make a difference with like the dark circles.
Okay, so the
that
eye
I've always
cream
had.
is just, it's not pigmented.
It is
Okay,
not.
okay.
It is not. But when you did that, that was great.
Yeah.
Now we do have another product that, but I'm not going to include it in the Ready in 5. But if we have time, I'll just mention that afterwards. Yeah, thank you. You're very good at this. You're a good Vanna. I like that. Okay, so we were having this discussion because I actually have thinning eyebrows. So what I have been using at home, because we have two choices, and this, by the way, is all part the CC cream, and you pick the color that you choose, and then we have this one, which is like more of a brow pencil, and I'm going to just take this one. We also have the tinted cream. This is great if you have hair for eyelashes, but as you can see,
awesome. That's what I'm wearing, and
yeah,
it's really, it was super easy application, and
I don't know,
it didn't get everywhere. Yeah, for hand.
So you can kind of see. So it's great, but I think it's too heavy for me. So you could choose whichever one you wanted, and I would say mostly people are probably going to want the tinted cream, but because of my issue, I prefer this because it just gives me a little bit of fill-in. And so I'm going to let Kat do that for me now.
I have to say too, brows have really been having a moment the last few years. Like if you like a really strong brow, you can definitely use both of these products together.
Oh, okay. That's a good thought.
Yeah.
So when you say a moment, you mean that everybody's emphasizing?
Oh yeah,
brows?
like people like micro blading. You can get the really fine like fake tattooed brows on. That's been really popular.
Okay.
It's okay to have a harder line right underneath the brow, but on the top you want it to look more feathered.
Okay. And this is really challenging her, I am sure, because there's so little hair to color there.
This is a nice light color too. So let's see how's that looking. Oh yeah. Brows make a huge difference. It really is the frame to your face. I recently did hear, yeah, look at
because
that.
I had nothing
Right.
on.
It makes a huge difference. Yeah.
Should I put my head up more for you, or?
You're fine. I recently was reading about some beauty tips, and they say after 35, with your eyebrow arch right here, instead of coming down, you kind of go up and out a little bit more. It kind of lifts the eye.
Oh, interesting. I love that tip. Thank you for giving us that one.
Yeah. So this seems like it's probably not going to come off when you go swimming or like working out. Like, do you feel like this stays pretty good?
It does. I mean, like if you rub it, it will come off, like if you rub it pretty hard. But no, normally once I put it on, I feel like it stays put. Now, to be honest, I haven't done a lot of swimming with it, so I don't know. with all of Arbonne's cosmetics, just like everything else, we're all vegan. Um, Everything has to be safe and beneficial for you. So you get a good effect, but at the same time, you're not getting anything absorbed into your skin that is not good for your body.
Yeah.
So, like when we talk about our lipsticks and things, we're not going to have something that's like a stain, because those things that create the stains are often also not good to be absorbed through your skin.
Yeah, and stuff that's like you have to scrub to get off, it really affects the condition of your skin. It's like,
Oh, that's true too.
you know, if they always say to use your ring finger to wipe under your eye and put eye makeup on, because it's a little bit more delicate than your pointer or your middle finger.
Right, yeah. I know that's the trick that I usually tell people when they're putting their eye cream on.
Yeah, exactly.
Is always to use the ring finger, just because it is not as strong.
Yep.
It's the weakest of our fingers, so that then we can kind of pat around it. Now, again, if it was me and Kat is being like super, really doing it awesome, I'm going to want to go somewhere afterwards, because I don't know where I'll go, just home to my dog. But anyway, I'll say, hey, don't I look good? But I would probably not have spent all of that time. But
yeah. Well, also, I am somebody with really blonde eyebrows, and so the first time my friend had an intervention with me, she has perfect eyebrows. And she was like, girl, we got to do something. Like, where's your eyebrows? She put a light eyebrow pencil on me, and I was so intimidated. I felt like everybody's staring at me. My eyebrows are like in your face, because they were so blonde for my whole life.
So you weren't used to.
It is such a difference to have an eyebrow that you can see. I mean, you can see on her, just like it made a huge difference.
Yeah, and that's all we put on is CC cream and an eyebrow thing. If you get that far, like if you're the mom who's got the kids and you're trying to get them set up on the video to do their school or whatever,
right.
But you still have to be on, to a Zoom call later for work or whatever. This gives you something so that you feel like you're putting your best, self forward at that point.
Also, I hope the mask wearing is coming to an end soon, but like we don't have our mouths to smirk or mouth high or say get 6 feet away from me. So eyebrows are really how we communicate, like non-verbally a lot now. So if you can't see an eyebrow on your face, how are you, like, hey baby? But okay.
Well, I like that. I've got good hey baby eyebrows.
Yeah, you do, definitely. And I love these duo sticks, this eyebrow pencil, because it has this thing on the end, so you can like feather and really blend in I love that. 2 in 1.
Yeah, and they always do things like that if they possibly can.
Yeah.
So again, you could use the tinted eye cream and again, that is what Kat said she used. But when you purchase this as the set, the Ready in 5 set, you pick the color again of the CC cream that you want to choose that works best for you. One thing I do like about the CC cream, even if you get it a little bit off,
totally.
After it's on, it seems like it just kind of goes right into.
It becomes like part of your face. It looks so natural, and we use the light color.
Yeah, for me, I use light. There is a fair, a light, a medium, and a dark. I think there's just the 4. The nice thing about that is it's got an SPF of 30 in it.
You can't put anything on your face without SPF.
Yes, and that's super important. Although I know there are a few people who don't like it, but this one actually has a 30 in it. So if you're wondering about the age well stuff, because we have one moisturizer for the daytime that does not have SPF, and then another one that does. I like the one without it for that because I want the bakuchiol to help with the wrinkles.
Right.
But then I put this on afterwards if I know I'm going to be out in the sun.
Yeah.
And it's great. So
I'm usually wary of stuff with I hate putting sunscreen on my face, regular sunscreen. Yeah. It's always so greasy and
this is not.
I couldn't even tell. Yeah.
No, I know. You don't even know it's in there. It goes on so smoothly and it feels good. And even at the end of the day, because when I put this on, like to go to work in the morning and I still am out and about with masks because I do some nursing. still. And so I'm physically out with people. When I put this on in the morning and I, don't take it off until like 9:30 at night, 10 o'clock or whatever, and my face still feels like that. It's not greasy or anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's got good stuff in there while you wear it all day, right? So.
Okay, so I'm belaboring it. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so the next thing would be our mascara, and this is a brand new. Or do you want to do the blush first? What do you think? What would you usually do?
Let's finish the eyes. We can go for that.
All right, since we're talking about eyes anyway. So this is our is it Speak Volumes? I'm sorry, I have my glasses on. I'm making sure I say it right. Basically, it's our mascara, but they call it Speak Volumes. And right now, kind of like Kat was saying, we really need to emphasize our eyes because all of our expression is just from the eyes up. And without it, we're really kind of stuck. I was in the market the other day. Now, what can I do to make this easier?
So you just look straight ahead.
Straight ahead, okay. So I was in the market the other day. And this is hard when you do somebody else's.
I feel like I have to open my mouth to focus. You know how women always open their mouth with the mascara wands, you kind of want to like start at the root, and just kind of wiggle it on the way up.
Oh, okay, that's a good point.
This mascara is awesome. The wand isn't like huge with all those gimmicky, like bulky wands, it's like, I buy a different mascara, I swear. Like every time I run out, I always want to try something new, but always just come back to this because it's so good.
Sorry, I'm blinking.
No, you're fine.
One thing I love about this is people can wear this who can't wear it. People can wear this who really can't wear any other kind of mascara.
It's like got nothing harsh in it.
Right. I had one lady who said to me that no matter what type she bought, that it would make her eyes water, and she just absolutely could not use it. And so she tried it once, and she called me back like 10 o'clock that night saying, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe the difference." So I'm not helping you, Annie.
You're doing great.
Okay.
Okay, now we could go all day and put multiple layers on this until she looks like going out for a night on the town, but we're trying to get 5 minutes out the door.
Right. Or at least to the video.
Nowhere to go anymore, Yeah. You gotta look good to feel good, right? It helps.
So with our mascara, it's just the mascara. This is just the only thing you have to choose. So there's no color choices with that one. You just choose this one.
Yeah, and I feel like you get a lot of product in here. This isn't gonna dry up on you in like a month or whatever, like a lot of those do. I hate that.
They say 3 months. I tend to push it a little longer, but 3 months is what they actually say, and you definitely get a full 3 months.
Yeah, this is a big stick of mascara.
Yeah,
it's nice too because it doesn't like give you raccoon eyes. It doesn't like sweat off under your eyes or yeah.
Okay, so now the blush that I brought is actually one. This is what you'd be choosing the color that you wanted, and it's just a nice size. But actually, I'm going to have Kat use a different one. Oh, there it is over there. I forgot. And
how beautiful is this palette?
I know so they have some awesome palettes. This is not part of the actual Ready in 5. Right. So what you would do is you would choose the color of one of the smaller blushes that you want for the Ready in 5. But I just asked her to use this one because I know it works for me, and I didn't have the other color that I wanted to bring in the small thing. So where are you starting with this? Kind of like should I be like doing the apples of the cheek kind of thing?
A good trick is to like kind of grant, like smile, and then right where I don't.
Yeah, the major portion. I just call it the apple. I don't know why everybody.
That's what it is. Okay,
apple of the cheek.
I promise, I've done this before. It's the apple of her cheek. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we're not used to recording. We're just used to doing. So it's a little harder when you're recording. I'll turn this way so you can see my other cheek.
I think this makes a big difference. It really, I mean, all of this helps you look really put together, but this is personal preference. Some people like a lot of color on their cheeks, and up on the cheekbone a little bit, kind of draw the eye up. This is perfect color on you.
That's why I brought that one, because I thought it would be better than
Yeah.
the other one. It's a little too deep, I think. It's
Mhm.
okay in the summer, but
Mhm.
so, and what a difference just that little bit makes.
Yeah,
Even without my
totally.
glasses, I can see.
Especially we've all been cooped up indoors, all kind of pasty and stuff. So
Yes,
it's
yeah.
a good sun kiss. Like, look, any color, any blush color you get is gonna like add a good pop.
And with this one,
Mhm.
again, it doesn't come with the Radiant 5, but this is kind of cool because you
Yeah.
get, and forgive me, you can see
Mhm.
I use this every day.
Yeah. No, that's great. Yeah.
But what this also has, like a bronzer and a highlighter in it. So
Yeah.
I like it because you're just ready to go, right?
Yeah.
Right with this, I just open it up and I go. I don't have to grab a bronzer out if I
Yeah. Is that enough blush for you too? Is that enough?
As far as I can see without my
Okay.
glasses,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
We're good.
She has no idea.
Okay, so now the next thing that you get with that Radiant 5 is you get to pick, and this would not be a good color for me, but this is one of our lip glosses. They are great. They're not like real sticky or anything like that. Because a lot of people have told me that they felt like some of the lip glosses are sticky.
Oh yeah.
I don't find that ours are, but this one I had not opened, and I brought something that is a lip gloss, and I'm going to open so you know
Yeah,
which
yeah.
end.
Mhm.
Make sure I get the right end. I think that's it. But this end, so this is kind of a lip gloss, but we also have something that you get like more of a color with.
Oh, okay. One's more pigment and one's more shine.
Yes.
Okay.
See, you had the words that
Yeah.
time. I did not. So this one is the gloss, and again, it just gives you something so you don't feel like you're overly made up.
Yeah.
But like if you got to run out to the market and eventually these masks are going to be off, I still like something on my lips because they feel so dry under the mask if you don't put something on. So this is what I would ask you to use. But remember that you'll just be choosing a singular color. It won't be the color and what did you call this?
The more pigment.
The pigment.
And then the gloss. Yeah.
And the gloss. Okay, so that's the gloss, and hopefully there's enough in
Do
here.
you just want the gloss on?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, do you want to do this part?
Should I? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay. Do you want a mirror? Use the camera.
Well, what I'm going to have to do is probably do this.
Yeah.
Because now I can see that I'm not putting it up somewhere else on my ear.
No, Arbonne is such a great company. They use only like good natural products in all of their makeup and skincare lines. And now you guys are doing shakes and stuff like that too, right?
Yeah.
If you're in a real pinch and you don't have anything else, you can always take like a little dab of any of their lip glosses or lipsticks and just like pat it into your cheek, you know?
Oh, good thought.
If you have one cosmetic in your purse, you can do all kinds of stuff with it.
That's a good point. I like that.
Don't put it on your eyebrows. That could be weird.
No, that probably wouldn't be good.
They're not that important.
No, did I put it on right?
Yeah, it looks great.
Okay, so there we are. I'm going to take this off so you know that my hair did look better beforehand.
Yeah.
There we go.
You look like a new woman.
I know.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, because I do always put something on, that as I was driving here, I was like, I hope I don't have to see anybody, because I did kind of feel, especially with my eyebrows, but I feel like they really look awesome.
I know. I mean, I feel like every woman has something, you know, like I feel naked without mascara on, you know, and eyebrows could be for you now.
So I think we have just another minute or so? Okay, so I wanted to show them a couple things here. And this again is outside of this, and I think we're going to work with some eye stuff, hopefully again, if Kat's willing to work with me. So this is one of our eye color palettes, and I love it.
Yeah, this is great.
That's one, and then I'll show you the other one. And please again forgive me. These are my personal ones that I've used. So they don't look so good. This one I did order brand new because my other one is so out of everything, because I've been using it for so long. But I like it because I can find what I need with all of these. So this is another option. So just kind of stay tuned, because at some point we're gonna play with some eye colors if Kat's willing to do that. And just remember again, you can also get the palette for the blush. This is it's actually called Starlight Glow palette. And then they also produce some other ones. And again, I'm sorry, I'm showing you one that's very, very well used, but
But I mean, so there's so many products out there. It's like overwhelming. Like, what
Yeah.
brand do I go with? What do I pick? What's the difference? And really, you can tell the difference with Arbonne start to finish, because this has a nice weight to it. It's got a huge built-in mirror.
Yeah.
The mirror's not like all dusty, because the eyeshadows aren't. They're packed in there. It's a quality product. It's
Yeah.
not like I don't have to worry about this busting up in my purse
Right.
and having to, like, you
And the
know.
other thing that I like is that all of the products, like all of the
Yeah.
colors that are in
Yeah.
this, are actually okay to be on your skin without you getting something awful. Turn over the back of your makeup, your
Mhm.
shampoos, your body
Definitely.
washes, all of those things,
Everything.
everything that's on lotions, things on your face, and Google some of the things that are in them. If they're not Arbonne, you may not want that going
It's
into your
good
skin.
on your face, and it's good on every skin tone too. So
Yeah.
like, if you're really dark, if you're super pale, like, you can mix and match everything here
Yeah.
to make it work for whatever. Yeah, and our skin, it's like our biggest organ, People
Yeah.
don't realize we don't take good enough care of it. That is for sure.
I know, and that's
Yeah.
super huge.
I mean,
Being a nurse,
mhm.
that's always something that I care about. I want to make sure that
Yeah, if you decide to drink more water because you want to be healthier and that helps your skin, then why aren't you putting something hydrating on the outside too? Which
Right.
is Arbonne has several lines for that, and
yeah.
yeah,
Basically, if you do have a skin issue of some sort, this is a great way to go because, like I
Yeah.
said, that lady that was telling me about the eye mascara that she could never wear any.
yeah,
I've had other clients who've said, I haven't been able to wear like an eyeshadow of
Yeah.
any kind because no matter whose I tried, it would make my eyes run and that sort
Yeah.
of thing. This will not. So
allergies, sensitivities, and there's so much chemicals, and again, it's overwhelming. So you
Yeah.
do not have to worry about that with Arbonne. It's like,
Yeah.
it's cool.
Now, hopefully by next time they'll be able to see your beautiful face and we won't have to wear a mask anymore.
How do you feel with the skincare line that you've been using? Like, people are starting to get mask acne,
Yes,
maskne. I feel
know.
like that word will be in the dictionary by next
Yeah.
year. People are really having trouble with it. So
I've heard that. One thing I want to say is to make sure that if you've got, a mask, that you're washing it
oh my gosh,
every
yeah.
night. I mean, I've been talking to people who said, no, I haven't washed mine since it started. And I'm like, oh, please. Just think if you had any kind of something there.
You change your
constantly.
underwear, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So that's a good way to put it.
right.
So wash the mask,
Mhm.
but give yourself air. And to
Totally.
me, and it's just where I'm at, I feel like if you're outside and you're away from people, it's a good time to have it off.
Yeah,
So that
right.
your skin gets to breathe. We
Mhm.
need that.
Yeah.
But also using something like this to protect your skin,
Yeah.
with an SPF, it's just always a
Mhm.
good.
It's a buffer
Good
in
thing to
between and people, it rubs on people, and so it's nice
Yeah.
to have something. Yeah.
So that would be my thought. Any other hints from you? Because you are very good at this. And guys, I am not a makeup artist in any way, shape, or form. I put on what I think looks good. But I don't even know if it does half the time. And that's why I was so excited when Kat said she would love to do
Yeah.
this. She is
I was
using her
happy
talents.
to help also, but like, I hope watching this tutorial, like, you can take something. If you can take anything away from it, it's that you can do it. It's not rocket science. Like,
Yeah.
she can do this to herself. It was just fun for me to help, but anybody can do it. And if you're just stuck at home, you have spare time in between Zoom meetings and
Yeah, that's a
whatever,
good
like,
point.
practice, have fun, look up more videos. Like, there's no shame in that game.
Now,
Nobody's gonna see you.
Is there a way that they could connect with you to ask you, like, and maybe do a little Zoom with you?
Yeah, I mean, I have an Instagram that you can get at me through. Maybe you can post my information on your Facebook page or something for Arbonne. But yeah, and this is my studio where I do hair mostly. It's private. It's super COVID safe. There's no other stylists here. There's no people walking through to use the bathroom. There's not a ton of people using blow dryers. So I feel like my clients feel safe here, and I've gotten
Yeah.
a lot of new clients because they don't want to go to their huge
Right.
salon with a lot of traffic and stuff like that. So
Yeah, this is so
Mhm.
perfect that
Yeah.
it's just, small, and yet
Yeah.
it's clean and neat, and
Yeah.
it's very inviting. She just has it decorated so
It's
nicely.
small, so I can be a freak about knowing how it's totally clean in here.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
And right now that's important. So
yeah.
that's
Oh,
great.
it's
Very
the
good.
most important thing besides your skin. So get on that Arbonne train.
Well, Kat, I just want to thank you again.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, this was fun.
This was
We
great.
could totally do it. Do it
And
again.
I was saying I really do hope that we can see her beautiful face next time, and maybe next time she'll do the eye makeup and
Yeah.
do a look that she likes and
Yeah.
that sort of thing. So thanks for popping in with us, and I hope you enjoyed it. You can get a hold of me. I will put the information in here when I send this recording out, so that you can get a hold of me, but also connect with Kat to ask her questions, or if you're local, you can definitely come on down here to the Pearl in Portland. And it was easy for me to get to. I live in Tigard, which is maybe 15 minutes away. It was great getting here. So thank you again.
Thanks for having me. Yes, it's great.
Okay, bye everybody.
Bye.
Take care. Be ready in 5.
Yeah.